would have requested you to exercise for the first time in this House so that members can know something called a frivolous point of order. A frivolous interference with my debate the way he has done. He thinks I don't know what they did. In fact, that finance committee must have been one of the weakest. Mr. Speaker, in that committee, they recommended that amongst these 17 counties should be Kericho. Kericho, which enjoys rainfall 11 months out of 12 in a year. So that they would go and fight with Turkana money meant to fast-track availability of water to the people of Turkana. Was that a committee worth celebrating, Mr. Speaker? Yes. In fact, if leadership was acquired through competitiveness, then leader of majority would have found a very difficult interview to make it to high office, because it is a very serious offense. I say this with maximum respect, no tribalism in my heart, because even back home in Bungoma has been allowed to benefit from this money. It's not supposed to. No. That must be relooked at, and this House, because we are a House of equity, equalization fund should be accessed by only the 14 counties. Mr. Speaker, you have had the privilege as a national party leader of the power to fly across the Republic. Mr. Speaker, you have seen how the countryside of Kenya just looks like. You don't even have to be educated by anybody to know that this one deserving, this one is not deserving. We have to build patriotism in this country by saying that our brothers left behind, we hold their hands, we move together. You know, Mr. Speaker, when this debate was going on at that time, and Edwin, this one will amuse you, Sifuna, there's somebody who said, no.
Honorable Boni.
Yes.
You refer to your colleague as Honorable Senator. Yeah. You may not mind, but the language of the House, your brotherhood is outside of this chamber. May you extend that relationship.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
In this chamber.
Mr. Speaker, you know, sometimes it's so difficult to think in vernacular than speak in English. When I was thinking in Kiluya, in Luya culture, a younger brother like this one is always your baby. So I sometimes forget that he's a senator because he's my younger brother. It was actually a statement of love. Senator of Nairobi, you'll be amused. Some of the people who insisted that this should not be the case, no sooner oil was discovered in Turkana than they ran and bought blocks of fields in Turkana so that they become property owners in speculation that probably in that block he has bought, then oil will be struck. I tell you, these ignored counties that we have, I have named some of them, resources will fall there, and we shall all be running there or depending on them, because they will be the prime movers of the economy of the Republic of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, having said that, I therefore want to amplify my thoughts on an independent National Treasury. We should make the National Treasury independent so that no phone call comes from the office of the President, from the Senate, from some other powerful ministry, either Prime Cabinet Secretary or Minister of Interior, to force them to push money to some areas simply because development is supposed to follow power. We would like development in this country, Mr. Speaker, to follow meritocracy. If it was following meritocracy, Mr. Speaker, the shock that I've received today, this morning, from which I'm still reeling, would not have occurred. Cabinet sat 2 months ago, announced that the road from Rironi to Nakuru, Mau Summit, Eldoret, Kabarengo, Webuye, Punkandui, up to Malaba would be a dual carriage. Today, the minister has come and has told the people of Western Province that goalposts have since been shifted to the extent that now the dual carriage will stop at Mau Summit, and the budget, which was meant to push it to Malaba, would now be used to now do a detour to go to Mai Mahiu and hopefully Narok or where. I didn't want to tell the minister because I would have been out of order because I have no facts. But could it be that the all-powerful minister for roads comes from Pomet, and this is why he wants part of that pie to be bidwad to go to Pomet side to avoid it going to Malaba? This decision will have to be reviewed and possibly reversed. Mr. Speaker, you cannot lock out Western Province from such a